In this video, I made Fernando Tatis Jr. and Juan Soto both 49 overall, and we're going to see who can get to 99 overall faster. Each season, we're going to spin from the challenge wheel to see what challenge they will need to compete in. The winner will get to spin from the W wheel, which promises amazing upgrades, while the loser has to spin from the L wheel, which has some mid-upgrades and some downgrades. The first to reach 99 overall and win MVP or the World Series after reaching 99 overall will win. Make sure to like and subscribe for more as we are on the road to 50 subscribers. Also, shout out to YNG who inspired this video. Check him out for NBA 2K concepts like this. Alright, let's do our first challenge spin. Round and round the challenge wheel goes where it stops and its highest batting average. To keep this consistent, we will do a fresh sim of the 2024 season each time. I think Soto should win this easily just based on other sims I've seen so far. Alright, the sim is over and Tatis put up a 281 average and now over to the Yankees. And it looks like Soto wins with a 299 average. So Soto will get the first spin on the W wheel and gets plus 40 stealing. Not all of these will be winners, but everything helps right now. And Tatis needs his L wheel spin, and which is plus 20 contact versus left-handed pitching. Let's go apply these upgrades. Going into Season 1, Soto is now up to a 50 overall, and Tatis is up to a 50 overall as well. No one is quite taking an early lead, but let's sim this first season and see how they progress in the minors. After the season, looks like they moved Tatis back down to single A, so no stats for him, but he did make it up to a 53 overall, and Soto also made it to a 53, but put up some AA stats, putting up 3 home runs and 2 stolen bases on a 183 average. Let's get to seeing what our Season 2 challenges will be. Looks like we were doing most doubles. I've seen both guys get pretty similar double numbers across multiple sims, but I will still lean Soto since Tatis can have some really bad sim seasons randomly. At the end of the season, Tatis had 38 and Soto only had 37, so Tatis pulls out this one even though he would have lost in just about any other challenge looking at these stats. Either way, on the W wheel, Tatis will be getting plus 40 power versus right-handed pitching, a great upgrade, and Soto will be getting plus 20 arm strength, yikes. After his upgrade, Soto is now up to a 55 overall, and Tatis takes a big lead, getting up to 62 overall. Let's sim the season and hope both of them can log some stats this year. At the end of the season, Tatis is up to a 67, and it was moved to AAA, and did not play too well in his 10 games there. On the other hand, Soto got moved down to single A, but still got up to a 58, so I guess we'll take it. Now it's time for our Season 3 challenge, and we have lowest batting average. This seems like it should be pretty easily Tatis's to lose, but this will probably be the time the sim messes with me and gives Soto a 190 average and a 450 on base or something weird. At the end of the season, we'll start with Soto, who had a 300 average, typical sim Soto stuff. For Tatis, he put up a 262 average to win this round. Another spin on the W wheel for Tatis, and he will be getting plus 40 contact versus left-handed pitching. Another upgrade that should keep him progressing nicely, and Soto gets plus 20 power versus right-handed pitching, which should help him not get as blown out in the early rounds of this contest. After the upgrade, Soto is now at a 63 overall, and Tatis is at a 71. Which I think makes Tatis the best right fielder on the Padres. Not sure what the CPU management is doing, but it's certainly something. Let's sim Season 3 and see what stats get put up. At the end of the season, Tatis is up to a 74 and was able to stick in the majors, hitting 29 home runs with a 211 batting average and 161 strikeouts. On the other end of things, Soto goes up to a 66 overall and was able to hit 1 home run across his 3 played MLB games. Also, he logged no AAA stats, so he must have been called up and benched if I had to guess. Season 4's challenge wheel spin will be lowest on base percentage. I don't think it's possible for Soto to lose this, but we'll sim it just to see what happens. At the end of the sim, we'll start with Soto to find out what the bar for Tatis is, and that number is 382. Soto usually hits 400 plus regularly, so this might be a bit low for him. However, Tatis only put up a 357, closer than I thought, but close does not matter as Tatis will be getting another W wheel spin. And with that spin, he gets plus 40 plate vision, and Soto will be getting plus 20. Plate vision as well. I guess both these guys can finally see what ball happens when it comes across the plate. I really don't know. After the upgrade, Tatis is at 77 overall and still firmly the best right fielder on his team, and Soto is now on the Blue Jays and a 68 overall. Hopefully Soto can finally log some stats and catch up a bit as he now is down 9 overall points and not catching up quickly. At the end of the season, Soto was able to stick in AAA and put up a .265 average, 20 homers, and 68 RBIs in 112 games, getting him to a 70 overall. Tatis, on the other hand, crossed the 80 overall mark and halved his strikeout numbers while getting his average up to a .263 and his on-base to a .318. Alright, time for Season 5, and the challenge will be most doubles. We did this one earlier, Tatis inched it out, but this might be the most balanced of all the challenges on the wheel. At the end of the season, Tatis had 32, and Soto also had 32. Since this is a positive stat sim, our tiebreaker is going to be highest WAR, or wins above replacement. Tatis put up a 3.3 WAR, and Soto had a 5.9 WAR, easily winning and getting a W wheel spin. And Soto will be getting plus 20 to all base running. Not what we wanted to see, but we'll take it. And Tatis gets plus 20 plate vision, so I'm guessing he might never strike out again soon here. After the upgrade, Tatis is at an 81 overall with 99 plate vision, and Soto is at a 72 overall. I guess he is slowly on his way to becoming a mediocre base runner, but let's sim Season 5 and see if he can put up consistent MLB stats this year. At the end of the season, Soto stuck in the majors and got to a 77 overall, though he did not log any stats during his tenure. Surprisingly, Tatis stuck at an 81 overall, regressing a bit in contact and power, while having lower production across the board. Moving right along, let's get to our Season 6 challenge, which will be lowest home runs. This should again be Tatis' category to lose. I'd almost bet on it, but I'd be losing and gaining money against myself, so probably not worth it. Tatis was only able to log 25 homers, while Soto had 34 to easily win, but in reality lose for being better. Let's see what Tatis gets on his spin on the W wheel. Tatis gets plus 20 to all base running, while Soto will be getting plus 20 to fielding ability. It's almost like Soto is allergic to getting consistent batting upgrades. That upgrade gets Tatis to an 83 overall, and fielding gets Soto to a 79, remaining only 4 points behind right now, but let's see if Season 6 changes anything. At the end of the season, Tatis finally reaches 85 overall and gets over 100 RBIs this season, though the rest of his stats were nothing to write home about. Soto only appeared in 51 games, but got 3 triples in 203 at-bats, and also finally crossed the 80 overall barrier himself, getting to 81 overall. Now let's see what our Season 7 challenge will be, and it is Come On Home Run Derby, and I was baited as it is, again, lowest batting average. I just feel like this wheel is favoring Tatis for no reason at all. There are equal amounts of good and bad stats on this too. In this sim, Soto decides to play better than normal, getting up to a 320 average, and Tatis, oh my lord, really? A 226 average? Alright, another W win spiel for Tatis. I'm surprised Tatis isn't getting ahead more as we get plus 40 power for left-handed pitching, which should help the lead. And Soto gets plus 10 the base running, now officially starting his journey to becoming the next Ricky Henderson. After his upgrade, Tatis crosses the 90 overall mark, reaching 91, and Soto is now an 82 overall, officially the highest rated right fielder on his team. I'm surprised Tatis wasn't more ahead, but now it looks like he should become 99 relatively soon. After the Season 7 sim, Tatis reaches 94 overall, hitting 37 home runs and driving in 113 on a 261 batting average. Good enough for the first All-Star and Silver Sluggers from these guys. Soto falls more behind, only reaching 84 overall with 23 home runs and a 245 average. Alright, Season 8 challenge time, and this might be what puts Tatis over. But it's highest on base percentage. Soto should win this in his sleep, but considering how Tatis keeps winning these challenges, I can't bet against him. Starting with Tatis, dang, 42 doubles? But he had a 342 on base, while Soto, oh my, 40 homers and 115 RBIs with a 415 on base. Easily, Soto wins this one. Now for a W wheel spin for Soto, and all that just to continue his path towards becoming the greatest base runner of all time. Let's see what nonsense Tatis gets, and it will actually be the first downgrade of the episode. This should help even the odds a bit. After the downgrade, Tatis is at a 92 overall, and Soto is at an 86, tied with Stone Garrett for the best right fielder on his team, but they'll both get playing time. Alright, time for the Season 8 sim. Since they're both over 32 now, I will reset the sim with their updated attributes to the 2024 season just to keep the natural progression going. And as I thought, Tatis actually continues the decline, going down to a 90 overall while barely hitting above 200. Soto, for his part, at least continued to improve, getting to an 87, but this is why I'm doing the reset for both of them. While I reset the sim, let's see what the challenge will be for Season 9, and the challenge will be lowest hits. Should be Tatis' challenge to lose, but maybe they walk Soto enough for him to eke out a victory. At the end of the season, Soto has another monster season with 45 home runs and 103 RBIs on a 303 average, but the hits come out to 159, and of course, Tatis only logs 146, so he wins again by sucking. Tatis will be getting plus 40 to contact versus right-handed pitching, and Soto will be getting another plus 10 to base running. I swear I'm not rigging this, I don't know why the wheel is so committed to getting Soto to be a great base runner. After the upgrade, Tatis is at a 96 overall, which might get him to 99 by the end of the season, and Soto is only up to an 88. However, let's see how many steals Soto can get this season. At the end of the season, Soto, now back with the Yankees, is up to a 92 overall, hitting 34 homers and stealing 40 bags. I did not expect a 30-30 season from Juan Soto doing this, but here we are. On the other end, Tatis did not progress past 96. He put up pretty great stats himself, 34 home runs and 105 RBIs on a 282 average, which is honestly better than a lot of his normal sims, but Soto is closing in again. Let's do the Season 10 challenge spin, which might be our last, and it will be lowest doubles. We are double happy with these spins, I guess, but as I've said with the other ones, this is anyone's game, so let's get to the sim. Tatis put up 32 doubles, and Soto only put up 26. Alright, this is getting interesting as Tatis could have reached 99 with many of the upgrades on the W wheel. Soto will be getting plus 40 to right-handed pitching, and Tatis will be getting plus 20 power versus left-handed pitching. This gets Soto now on the Marlins up to a 94 overall, and gets Tatis up to a 97 overall. And let's sim the season and see if this year Tatis will finally get to a 99. Alright, at the end of the season, let's start with Soto and the Marlins, and oh my lord, what? I didn't do anything to this, but somehow Soto got to a 99? I'm not sure if it is before the same time as Tatis, but 48 home runs, 122 RBIs. This might be MVP. I don't know, but this might be MVP. Now let's look at Tatis, still only a 97. He actually had a great season himself. I don't think MVP level, but a 333 average, 40 home runs, and 118 RBIs are still insane numbers. I guess we have to check out the awards to see if Soto won or not, and also if this video is over or not. And unfortunately, I went to that Ohtani guy. Boo! Boo! You know what? I'm going to nerf Ohtani just to help one of our guys win MVP next season, because I don't know how else we can stop this dude. And a little of this, and a little of that, let's get rid of this and that, blah blah blah, and that should do it, that should help. Either way, Ohtani should be less of a problem from now on. From this point on, we were just doing a straight sim until one of them wins MVP or the World Series after reaching 99. So, at the end of Season 11, Tatis still did not even reach 99, though he did have a solid season, and Soto actually had a worse season, so I'm not even going to check the awards. The Marlins are at least a 2 seed, so they can maybe win the World Series. Yes, the Padres are the 1, but Tatis is still not a 99, so it doesn't even matter if he wins it or not. Alright, the Padres lose in 70 games to the Marlins, who are going to the World Series, and the Marlins beat the Rangers to win the World Series. Unfortunately, I couldn't jump in, but we will try next time we do this, just to see the World Series victory. I'm sure it's the same as all previous years, but we'll at least get that for you guys next time. So, congrats to our champion Juan Soto, who averaged 381 and hit 8 home runs and 18 RBIs across his 2026 playoff run. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you in the next one. Hasta!